In today's society, industries are larger and more abundant than ever before due to our increasing necessity for more. Contributing to much of our world's pollution, they release huge amounts of toxic metal waste into Earth's air and water, destroying the environment and unjustly taking people's lives. In order to stop this action, we need to use science in order to properly contain and dispose of these metals, or even recycle them for the good of environment and society. Whether it's through mining or factories, industrialization has had negative impacts on us all. Mining releases large quantities of toxic metals like arsenic, mercury, lead, and cadmium, which are extracted along with valuable metals or used for ore refining into water bodies. Mining also creates metal emissions with mercury, lead, and cadmium once again into the air through dust and vehicles, which impacts the atmosphere as well as airborne animals. Similarly, factories pump out thousands of liters of liquid metal waste made up of arsenic and selenium into nearby water bodies without considering the consequences on the local environment and people. Solid metal waste is also a huge issue as both factories and mines irresponsibly dispose of metal into landfills where they cannot degrade and only cause harm to everyone and everything around it. Toxins from mines and factories flow throughout underground streams, permeating every level of the nearby geography, with substances capable of causing genetic defects, lung, liver, bladder, and skin cancer, and even neurological disabilities. Animals and plants also intake these toxins, which can lead not only to their deaths, but also to the deaths of humans, as we harvest and consume much of the flora and fauna available near our residences. These metals impact the locals and laborers the most, as they have the most exposure to these metals through the water they drink, the food they eat, and the air they breathe. Water is contaminated, soil is laced with metal toxins, and the air is filled with unsafe substances, killing off plants, animals, and humans alike, all due to the irresponsible management of industrial metal waste. Luckily, science is here to save us from our actions. For liquid metals, we can store and dispose of toxic chemical waste through a multi-step process involving various metal elements. First, we designate a hazardous waste storage area where we can safely store our liquid metal waste. Then we need to select compatible containers which will be able to steal the toxins away from the environment without weakening, dissolving, or releasing any toxins in any way. They must be highly unreactive as well as strong and durable so that the metals do not escape. Through collaboration with local disposal services and the government, we can then transport and safely dispose of these containers, mitigating the effects that they would have on people and the environment. To prevent metal-laced gas emissions, vehicles can have electrostatic precipitators attached to their exhaust pipes, which apply the theory of charges to prevent larger particles from escaping into the air. Metals first pass through a negatively charged metal mesh, then enter into a field of positively charged plate, effectively capturing all the particles from the gas. Solid metal waste can be scrapped from landfills, after which we can refine them through processes in relation with each metal's reactivity. Most metals will be melted down then joined to form alloys, which will have greater potential for usage based on the combination of the qualities each metal has. For example, iron can be mixed with aluminum to reduce the chance of rusting as well as to make the new alloy lighter while still maintaining the strength of iron, which is useful in making automobile frames. Some of the implications of using these scientific solutions are environmental, social, and economic. Environmentally, these solutions have a huge positive impact on our planet, as they prevent toxic metal waste from destroying our environment instead of containing them or reusing them for our purposes, which is also sustainable as it works with the reduce, reuse, recycle principle. This saves the environment and Earth's limited resources from contamination and preserves them for future generations. Socially, we can save thousands of lives through the prevention of diseases which could have been brought about by the intake of this industrial metal waste. Less locals and workers will get cancer and other diseases, which preserves human life and brings about social development through the spread of awareness regarding industrial waste management. The only downside of these solutions is the economic, as industries will have to pay a higher price in order to maintain these scientific solutions in their factories and mines. On the other hand, they can also resell the recycled metal waste, which will have a positive impact on their companies. In conclusion, industrial metal waste has a huge detrimental impact on the environment and people, whether produced by factories or mines, solid, liquid, or gas. Due to the development of science, we have created solutions which can help to contain and dispose of these substances without harming anyone, not only protecting Earth and society, but also maintaining the circular economy through recycling and valuable materials. We all need to support industries in implementing these solutions by sharing our opinions about their actions on social media and other platforms. Coming together, we can all form a safer society, ensuring that our planet will last for generations to come. Thank you.